Hello guys, welcome to another video tutorial. Okay, here already I'm Vincent here. Okay, here we'll be learning how to configure or how to ensure availability of our domain controller. Okay, whereby we won't lose our domain controller when there's trouble, or when one of the server is down. So we're trying to, this is a domain controller right here called Vincent Lab. Okay, we're trying to add another server to this. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, to do that, basically you're going to create what we call an additional domain controller. Okay, so after making up a domain controller, which is this, you ensure that you bring another server type of this. Very good server, which could be compared to your domain controller machine. Okay, and make it an additional domain controller. And how do you do that? That's what I'm about to show you. So guys, here I'm going to check my IP address to know the network range. Okay, this is .1. Okay, this should be correct. Okay, DNS address, ensure that the DNS is also .1 because this is a domain controller. So okay guys, I want to build another server like this. Okay, but it would be just an additional domain controller. This is still the boss. Okay, now what do? We need to move on to that server. Okay, so I'm going to go to that server right now and meet me there. Okay guys, now we're on this server. Okay, on this server right here, I want to go to the local server on server manager, to change its name, because if you look closely, it's just being added to the network. Okay, it's still on the web group. Its name is irrelevant. Okay, and its IP address, I don't think it has been given, so we need to add all those things before making it an additional domain controller. So I'm going to give it an IP address, so .2 definitely, and yeah, that'll be it. Okay, not much to do. Okay, and you can close this. So guys, here I want to change the name. Okay, its name should be relevant. Okay, that will require a restart, so I'm going to change the name, and I'm going to change to DC2. That is DC1, so DC2. Okay, it's going to require a restart, so I'm going to come back as soon as it's done restarting. Okay guys, so it's restarting right now. See you. Okay guys, so it's done restarting. Okay, so I'm going to provide its credential. Okay, and so right here, after changing the name and giving it a relevant IP address, okay, what we have to do is so simple. We are not joining it as a member server. It's going to be a domain controller as well, but it's not the main domain controller. Okay, it's not the main domain controller because it doesn't have any of the FISMO rules. The FISMO rules, we'll be talking about that in another video. Okay, so forget about that now. Okay guys, so now this is my server. How do I make it an additional domain controller? Okay, all I need to do is go to choose. Okay, and you can see I have nothing there to use. Alright, so you go to manage. Alright, rather. Okay, forget about those services things here. Forget about it. So you go to add rules and features. Okay, so guys, right here you go to next. Okay, role based. Okay, and then here we're installing on this server. Okay, we are installing the ADDS service, yes, and then next. Okay, and then you go for next again, next, and you go for install. Okay, so this start installation, and I'm going to be back once it's done. Okay guys, so the installation just finished, so I'm going to close this. Okay, and probably just come here over to the flag. Okay, and then it says promote this server. You want to promote it to be a domain controller as well, and the same network, but it's not a main domain controller. Okay, we know about, it's just an additional domain controller. So here is it. Here we are not creating a new forest. We are basically adding domain controller to an existing domain. Okay, we are not adding a new domain. We are adding a domain controller in an existing domain. Okay, and then say you select the domain. Okay, here I'm going to select the domain, no problem. Okay, and or specify. Oh, should I select or specify? My domain name is Vincent Tech blog.lab, so I'm just basically going to specify that right there. Okay, by clicking inside here, Vincent Tech blog.lab. Okay, some mistake here. Yeah, Vincent Tech blog.lab, and supply the credential. It says supply. Yeah, I want to supply, so I'm gonna go for change and go like administrator. That is my admin account. So administrator, you need to type the administrator's account of the main domain. Okay, it's administrator at Vincent Tech blog.lab. Okay, and you have to type the password of the domain administrator, not the local administrator. So yeah, that is that, and then I'll go for next. Okay, so it's gonna check that particular configuration for me and see if it's correct or not. If it's not correct, okay, it's gonna give you some error information. Yeah, just like it's given to us. It says verification of replica field. Okay, any domain controller for the domain. Okay, it's a verification of replica field. Any yes domain controller of this domain could not be reached. Okay, could not be contacted. So let's see. 12 type wrong. Vincent Tech blog.lab. Okay, so if it could not be reached, then it means it could not be reachable. Okay, so let's try pinging the server, okay, to see if we could reach it. Oh, we could reach it. Okay, if you could remember when we were given the IP address, okay, we gave it .2, okay, and we didn't provide a DNS address. Okay, that is where our current issue is. Okay, so you need to cross check that, okay, and don't make the same mistake I'm making. So my domain controller, that is the DC1 is the DNS and this is IP, so I'm gonna provide it there, and yeah, so we're good to go. So when we try again now, we shouldn't have any issue. Okay guys, so it's loading and it's loading and it's loading and it's loading and it's gonna work. Yeah, it's worked. So guys, that is it. Okay, so now don't forget to provide your DNS address. Okay, just like I did. I probably forgot. Okay, so now we are making this DNS server, definitely a global catalog, but not a read-only, because we also wanted to have a read and write copy of our domain controller. Okay, and we need to provide a directory store mode password, so I'm going to provide that right here. Okay, that is not the same as your account password. This is just a restore mode password, so take note of that. Okay, and it's asking for the authentication. Of course, yes, it should do it. Okay, and guys, it's saying specify install from media option. Okay, so it should be replicating from which domain controller? That is the question here. It says any, never, not any domain controller, but what? Our DC1. So we're going to select it. Okay, and then go for next. And these are the default folder. This should be the database folder. Definitely, you see the log folder, and this should be the system vault folder. That is the files that will be replicated to another domain, to other domains, or to other servers are kept in the sys vault. Take note of that, and then we'll go for next. And yes, this is our configuration information. Okay, and then we'll go for next. And this time around, it's going to ask us to install, okay, because it's verifying the prerequisite. Okay, if we can basically do this operation. Okay guys, so it's verifying. It will take some time depending on the speed of your server. Okay, so yeah, mine could do this. Okay, so I'm going to go for install. Alright, so the installation starts right now, and when it's done, I'm going to be back definitely to see what happened. See ya. Okay guys, they just finished installation, and it just restarted itself, so I'm going to log in. Okay, and then take note, I'm logging in as a domain admin. Okay, so provided the domain admin account, not the local account. Okay, so I'm logging in, and I'm going to log in now. When we go in, we're going to see every single information we have on our DC1 replicated. Okay guys, now the DC2 has just finished loading, and you can see now we have ADDS and DNS all installed. Okay, when you go to tools, okay, you're going to see all the AD rules installed. Okay, it's now a domain controller. So when we go to users computers, guys, you're going to see we have every single thing on the DC1 on DC2 as well. Okay, so every information, as you can see here, Vincent check block. Okay, every single thing that is on DC1 will be replicated here to DC2. So it's just acting like the DC1. So when users, okay, when anything, maybe a user account is created on DC1, it should be replicated here. When a user account is created here, it should be replicated to DC1. Okay, so that is it, guys. When you go to domain controllers now, you're going to see we have DC1 and DC2, and they are the what? Domain controllers. That's why they're in the domain controllers folder. Okay, so everything we have here would be also on DC1. Okay, so this is DC2. So guys, that's how you make an additional domain controller. So these two servers, DC1 and DC2, act as the bosses on your network. But take note of one thing: all the FISMO roles, that is the flexible single master operation roles, are on DC1 because that is the #1 server created. Okay, this is just an additional domain controller supporting it. Okay, so guys, if you have any question, okay, you can basically ask me down there. Okay, and please subscribe for more videos. We'll be talking about FISMO roles in another video, how to basically take all the roles from DC2, okay, or DC1 to DC2, or how to move some of the roles and what the roles basically stand for. Okay, so subscribe to my channel, guys, and more videos and more, okay, tricks to come your way. So bye.